Schools around the Wabash Valley are working to keep up with rising COVID-19 numbers. Some are heading to remote learning.
At the same time, some students are heading back to the classroom. News 10 Bureau Chief Gary Bryan tells us how the move back to the classroom has gone for students in Washington.
Students at Washington Community Schools have gone back to the classroom. The move to go from in-person learning to remote learning back to in-person classes seems to have gone smoothly. A smooth return to the classroom is relative in 2020, but after months of preparing, Washington Community school leaders say they are starting to get good at it.
We're not experiencing the novelty of what we had back in the past spring. People are catching on.
Washington Community students made their return to the classroom on Monday. All Daviess County schools went remote 2 weeks ago. Washington students were the last to make the return back.
And the students have stepped up as well. If they don't have the electronics available, then we're trying to find alternative methods for them. But the fact is, everyone understands that rigor and the content is important.
Students now have less than 2 weeks before the start of winter break. In that 2 weeks, a lot can change in the community. That means constant communication with the health department.
We will, during a typical week, we will be in communication with them, whether it's emails, texting, phone calls.
Communication between school leaders and the health department will be vital through the end of 2020, all in hopes of making sure kids can stay in the classroom to start 2021.
Point in time, we have some preventative measures in place, and we are simply waiting to see what are the numbers during the break, and that will be in consultation with the Daviess County Board of Health.
Winter break begins December 21st. Working from home in Vincennes, Gary Bryan, News 10.